It seems Young Buck has to sell his masters, the G Unit recordings that he's done for $750,000, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. How do you feel about that? And why do you think his relationship with 50 Cent turned to beef?
Again, man, it's not my business. I don't know. I don't have this. I don't have the slightest idea. But if he was able to sell his catalog for that amount of money, hopefully, he can create some more catalog. Hopefully, he can um create a new business, get involved in maybe a real estate, a venture, or something. I don't know. But I definitely think if you're able to make some serious money off of your words, that in itself is a blessing. And shout out to Young Buck, man. He's a very, very talented artist. And I don't think the curtain is closed on his career yet. But I don't know what's going on with him with 50. I mean, 50 is obviously, very, very focused on television right now. I think Buck just needs to, recalibrate, hit the reset button, get present, and just do what he do because he's fucking tremendously talented, man. And shout out to my boy Charlie P. I don't know if him and Buck is still cool, but shout out to Charlie P. If you know, you know. Phenomenal, straight up stand up individual. So yeah.
Charlie P, videographer, Charlie P 1080.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Mikey
that's
T.
my guy. That's my guy.
Okay, Mikey. Okay, yeah. He's a solid dude. I remember when they came in, when they came into New York. I was driving them around, showing them little spots in New York and shit. Charlie's real good dude, man. Um, yeah, I mean, man, listen, I feel like Young Buck needs to just focus and just make music, make content because he's talented. You can't when you when you cut a lane for yourself, you can always find some cookie dough and make some fresh batch of cookies because you got the cutter, right? So Young Buck is a cut. You know what I'm saying? He's a cut. He created his own mold, right? Like he don't think of Young Buck acting like somebody else. He created, you know how hard that is to do, to be an individual in something that is a genre or an industry that is the most oversaturated industry on this planet for you to stand out. And he's done that. I mean, he just needs to focus and tap into what made him um who he was in the fucking beginning now, and he's gonna do very well. Shout out to Young Buck.
Speaking of catalogs, Rick Ross was, dissing Young Buck over this, and he actually offered to buy Lloyd Banks and the whole G Unit catalog for $2 million, basically offering up 500K apiece between Buck, Banks, Yayo, and the G Unit Beg for Mercy album. What do you think about Ross making that offer?
Yeah, I think the bet. Hold on, let me see. I don't know, man. I think that's just trolling and stuff like that because G Unit sold some records, man. You can't, you can make fun and jokes, but G Unit sold records, man. Hold on, let me just see something real quick. I got to fact check something real quick.
Yeah, man. The Beg for Mercy album sold more than any Rick Ross or Maybach music album
Listen,
ever released.
it sold 5.8 copies, 5.8 million copies. Okay, and the $20 CD era. So you got to think, them CDs back in the day, $15, 15 times 15 times a million is 15 million.
Beg for Mercy sold 350,000 copies first week, and it was only third or second to Jay-Z's
Check
The Black Album.
check it out. So that one album is worth more than $20 million. You know what I mean? So how can you offer me something that sold, like it already generated? So I don't know. And again, I think people just, they pick up on comments and they run with it. This is why I don't run with or pocket watch or mind people's business. That album almost went diamond. You can say what you want. That album almost went diamond. Those are real hard album sales. and they can tour that shit right now and sell out arenas. So, and Banks has a platinum album on his belt 2 times. You know, you can say what you want, man. Guys got record sales, so you can say whatever you want, but you could say what you want, but the reality is them shits did numbers, and those were groundbreaking albums. We all know Pop Them Things and shit like that. So, shout out to Banks, man. He's one of the greatest lyricists of all time. And shout out to Ross. He's okay lyrically, but he's a fucking hustler. So they all making money. So you know, there's some a little bit of gripe and grudge over there between the parties, but they're both successful tremendously on in their own rights.
You know, BG has called out Lil Wayne for a Hot Boys reunion. He said, I know you're like Taylor Swift, that level of fame right now, but come and get this money. Do you think Lil Wayne would do the Hot Boys reunion?
Um, Again, I don't listen. Do you think Michael Jordan is gonna eat Honey Nut Cheerios tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know. Shout out to BG. He has a unique voice. I think BG has like this. His delivery is. Listen, let me tell you something. When you come from the old school, you can always eat in the new school because the new school ain't nothing but a bunch of copy kittens. The old school, you had to be an individual. BG don't sound like nobody. He sounds unique. I think he needs to hit up them fucking producers on YouTube and really lock in with a fucking album and do his own fucking tour. But Hot Boys, they're legendary, man. So it's whatever those guys want to do, man.
Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about right now. The Hot Boys reunion, if it's going to happen or not. Is Lil Wayne too far? You know what I mean? Because Lil Wayne was just doing his own tours.
I think it makes more sense. I think it makes more sense to do maybe a movie and then a soundtrack. I think they should do a Hot Boy movie. I think a movie, because like we everybody wants to see the 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 um the visual documentation of how these people became successful, right? Like, so I think the Cash Money, like a movie, man, whew, or even a series. I mean, these guys are filmers, and film is the new thing. It's a new business model now. So I don't think none of these people who were friends back in the day should be fighting today. I think they should put their differences aside and get the fucking money, man. Get the fucking money. Mikey T, man, you the next you're the vanilla chocolate version of Joe Rogan, man. Okay? We not sitting here trying to beef with motherfuckers, man. We trying to figure out how to get this 300,000 per episode, man.
I thought it was white chocolate, man. You got everybody calling me white chocolate on the internet now.
Oh,
You know, they played Young Thug's lyrics in court. They actually played the full lifestyle song. What do you think about rappers' songs being used and played in court?
I think artists have to be more responsible now, and they have to understand the new sentencing guidelines and just understand the game that you're playing in. Understand the repercussions, the ramifications of what you're doing. I just think that's horrible, right? Like, I just think it's horrible because here it is, you have police officers that have body cams and there's visual evidence you can see clear as day, murdering this man unarmed in cold blood, cold murder, and you still can't get a conviction. But you got this young brother in court playing his rap lyrics, trying to solicit evidence off of fucking rap music when you got video footage of police officers murdering people in cold blood and they can't get a fucking conviction. It's a fucking joke. Free Young Thug too. That's a fucking joke.
Now, man, they're playing the music in court, you know, where he's saying, I'm rich gang, and they're like presenting it as evidence that he's
So
in a
what?
gang.
Nigga to jail then. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he should be in fucking jail. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger to jail. Take fucking Chuck Norris to jail. Take Dolph Lundgren to jail. Take Sylvester Stallone to jail. Go dig up John Wayne's bones and put it in the fucking cell. Go take William Shatner to jail. Take Martin Scorsese to jail. Take Al Pacino to jail. Okay? Take fucking Leonardo DiCaprio to fucking jail. Okay? Take Barbara Streisand to fucking jail. Take them all to jail. Okay? Take them to fucking jail. All right. Like, if this is what we're doing, if art is gonna be the thing, like, come on. Rappers lie in their music all the time. They don't fucking gang. They just making fucking music trying to get out. And they made it out. And they made music that the label wanted them to make. So why isn't the label brought up on these charges too? Fucking cunts. Why isn't the record label brought up for aiding and abetting? Like, the fuck? Who cut the check? Who financed the music video? Why isn't the record label? Oh, is the record label working with the government? Oh, does the record label have immunity? Oh, I didn't see any A&Rs in there. I didn't see fucking Leo Cohen, his bitch ass in there. Because he the one who did the deal over at 300 for Young Thug. And they put out an album, which he had to wear a dress on the cover. So if you knew these people were committing crimes and they're charged with these crimes that you knew they was committing, and the music is admissible in court as evidence, why isn't the person that gave him the money for the budget to shoot the video is not in jail too? Under investigation. It's fucking bullshit. Racism in its prime. Free Young Thug. I'm listen, man. I did a lot of shit to live my lifestyle too. Fuck out of here.
50 Cent and Tony Yayo dissed Ja Rule for being a Jehovah's Witness. Why would something like that get you ridiculed in the hood?
I don't know, man. I believe in God. So I don't fucking know. And all the most toughest people I know in the hood believe in God too as well. And when I went to prison, and I did go to prison, all the killers in prison, they believe in God as well. So I don't know what the fuck that came from, but I don't know, man. Again, 50 and Ja Rule have a different disagreements, man. Anytime there's bullets and blood involved, man, you leave that shit alone. Okay, I'm not here to get in between a lion's teeth and a zebra's ass. Your hand is gonna be collateral damage, Mikey.
So, I mean, Ja Rule got played out in that beef because during the physical altercations, Ja Rule and Murder Inc. were coming out on top. But then when it came to music, everyone just thought the G Unit, diss records were so raw.
I don't know, man. Ja Rule, again, Ja Rule's a platinum selling artist. So people listen. People listen to gossip, but they don't pay attention to truth. Ja Rule sold over 5 million records, man. He's generated over hundreds of millions of dollars. Ja Rule got hits under his belt. One of my favorite Ja Rule songs is "What Would I Be Without My Baby." Ja got records, man. Like, people, listen. You cannot erase history. And no matter how much you don't like a person or you feel they lost or whatever, you cannot. When people do phenomenal shit, that's the fucking beauty and magic in hip hop, man. When people and they get a hit record, look at R. Kelly. People said this is motherfuckers is still playing R. Kelly. You know what I mean? It's music you can't erase. When people do phenomenal shit, you can't erase it, man. Can't erase Ja Rule. Ja Rule is a living fucking legend, and his legacy is etched in fucking stone.
So,
Like it, love it, hate it, or leave it.
so overall, who was the better writer in your opinion? Some people say Ja Rule was the better writer. Some people say 50 crushed him. What's your opinion on that?
Subjective. I don't. Art is subjective. Who am I to judge someone's pen? Who am I to judge someone? It's like you looking at the sky. Oh, look at the bird. I don't like the way his left wing is flapping. Like, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I think they're both phenomenal artists, which is true. I think they're both phenomenal writers, which is a fact. I think they both sold millions of records, which they did, and they both have fan bases in their own right. So shout out to 50 and shout out to Ja.